Hey Cheyenne, how are you? What's up, Cheyenne? Come inside. Hey guys, how you doing? So today I went to the grocery store and I was shopping. So at the store, people are still panic buying. Like there's no milk, there's no eggs, there's no bread, there's no toilet paper, and people should not be panic buying like this because the essential supplies will never run out, if you know what I mean. And what people should be mostly concerned about is social distancing. Like right now in BC, we're not flattening the curve. All throughout Canada, we're not flattening the curve. The curve is basically, it's gonna spike. It's gonna spike in a couple weeks, and we're gonna be in the tens and thousands over here in Canada too. So it's just a matter of time before it starts to really start expanding, because we only did Canada-wide, we only did 36,000 cases, and about 4,000 cases were done in BC. So if there was 4,000 cases done in BC, that's Vancouver, British Columbia, all throughout BC. BC has a population of around, all of BC, around maybe 2 million, 3 million people. So 4,000 is not even denting the iceberg. Like, you know what I mean? There's still a long mountain to climb. So once we start doing more tests like the US did, then we'll exactly see the right amount of people that are infected by COVID-19. COVID-19 is, it's gonna keep spreading, man. Like, there's no way we can stop it. Surprising, China's doing good, man. China's doing great. After they, they played us for so long, 2 months, and what I don't understand is the way the Communist Party works is they control the media outcome, and they basically only put out what's necessary to be put out. They don't want to make their country look like a war zone, So Donald Trump, he's a guy that you can debate on. Some days he's good, some days he's bad. But honestly, one thing good about him is he's been testing like crazy in America. And that's why the numbers are so high in the States. But the States and Canada, we're like brother and sister. Like the border away from my house, like I said in my other videos, it's like about maybe 20-minute drive. And if country like the United States is hit that bad, then Canada 100% is hit just as bad as the United States. We have 34 million people in all of Canada, and California has around 37 million. That's the governing state of California. So Cali's at substantial amount of numbers too. So I think over here there's some serious numbers too. We're looking at, I'm assuming there has to be close to like maybe 70,000-80,000 affected in the lower mainland. Not even in the lower mainland, but all throughout Canada. Maybe around 10,000 in BC alone, because this is community spread. Like there was a truck driver that I know of. It's kind of an ironic story. Like I was like, wow, like buddy never traveled. Like he was a local truck driver. Not really local, but province to province, interprovincial. So he did a trip from Calgary to Vancouver, didn't travel. That was his last trip he did, and until he got sick, and he contracted the virus. Like he did not travel, he did not meet anybody that traveled or anything, but he tested positive for COVID-19. And the situation is that like this is community spread now, and we need to test, man. We need to keep on testing. But like honestly, I said this in my other videos, I said it many times, you guys probably heard this. Richmond has a very high dense population of Chinese people that are there, And I have a lot of Chinese friends and I love them to death. But fact comes to fact, man. Chinese New Year at the airport in Vancouver, British Columbia, I know this for a fact, the Lunar New Year, tens and thousands, we're talking 100,000 Chinese people go back home to mainland China. And you're telling me that only 800 people are infected compared to 100,000 people traveling every Lunar New Year? Like, come on, man. Like, I know a lot of people, it affects them like the flu, but the numbers are not coming out clearly. We need to know the facts. We need to tell our government, tell us the friggin' truth. You know what I mean? Like, we need to know the friggin' truth, or else we are screwed. You know what I mean? We need to know where the most of the infections are happening. We need to know where it's going to affect most. Like, if it's happening in the lower mainland, we need to know what are the hotspots over here, so we can tend to avoid those areas. If it's my area that's infected, let me know my area is infected, so we'll take proper precautions. We'll be more safe. Like, you know, everybody will be more safe. Our kids will be safe. But we just can't say that, oh, Fraser Health 300. What is it? Costa Health 150. Where in the Fraser Health? What hospitals? You need to tell us this. We pay the taxes. We need to know this for our safety. And if we don't know this, then how are we going to protect ourselves? How do we know? Like, honestly, man, like social distancing. You can only social distance for so much. I'm trying to do it. I'm doing it every day. You know, but some people are not even doing it. Another thing is that gas pumps. The truck driver I was telling you about, he might have gotten infected in a gas pump. He's saying that he might have gotten infected in a gas pump. So if he got infected in a gas pump, then why aren't the gas stations sanitizing their pumps, man? You know what I mean? Why isn't the city getting sprayed down right now? What are we waiting for? If we're not gonna lock it down, at least send people to disinfect the city, man. That's all I'm trying to say. If you guys can't do that, then this is gonna spread, man. You know, you can't kill a pathogen that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? You're going to war with invisible people, man. Something that you can't see. And then if you assume us to be safe like that, like I could social distance right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can social distance right now. If I go outside, I'll say 6 meters behind the person. But how do I know if I don't touch that doorknob? And they say COVID-19 stays on metal objects for like almost 72 or something hours. And how do I know that I won't get it? You know what I mean? Like, what about me social distancing? But if that doorknob was infected, then I'm going to get COVID-19. Because there's no way someone cannot touch their face in 24 hours. You have to touch your face. It's human nature to touch your face. You can't wash your hand for 20 seconds, like every hour you're supposed to wash it. It's hard, man. It's hard. Or is every 30 minutes? I'm not sure. But all I can say, guys, is that we need to disinfect the city. If we don't disinfect the city, then this virus is going to spread. If we're not going to lock it down, then disinfect the city. Take time out. Spend the money, BC government. Spend the money, disinfect the city. Wipe the door handles. Wipe the gas pumps. You know, spray down the public transport. Why is public transit still open? If this is a pandemic, all means of public transportation should be closed. Because the majority of population, there's two places that are the most heavily populated places in all of the world. That's the airports and public transportation. If these two are not shut down, this stuff is going to spread. You have my word. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, and thanks for watching Shine Spantopia. Please give me a like and leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because I know you guys will really enjoy my videos, because I'm all about the facts.
Yeah.